Hi, I'm Chris Winter, and in this video, I'll be showing you exactly how you should invest $10,000. So this video here is actually part of my How to Invest series. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check out my other videos in the series at different price points. I've made videos on how to invest $100, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, and also how to invest in things like real estate as well. So if you're interested in that, check them out on my channel. Now, I believe $10,000 is a pretty hefty amount of money, and it'll reap you heftier returns on your investments. And if you didn't know, I'm currently giving away $5,000 to my subscribers as a thanks for all the support over the last 7 years. You guys have allowed me to live my dream of traveling the world, going on amazing adventures, and honestly, I can't thank you enough. YouTube has changed my life. Look, I know times are tough and a lot of people are struggling with money, so if that's you, to enter, all you need to do is obviously be a subscriber and comment on this video. I'll send a $100 PayPal payment to what I think are the best comments on my videos. But enough talk, let's jump right in and see how we'll invest your 10 grand. So don't jump off just yet, but we're gonna start off a little bit more boring and get a little bit more exciting as the video goes on. And speaking about boring, the first thing I would say is invest in bonds. So bonds are not sexy, and I'm not talking about bail bonds and I'm not talking about James Bond, but corporate or government bonds are a debt security, meaning they raise funds by allowing you to buy their bonds, and in exchange they'll issue investors a fixed periodic interest payment until the bond expires. So this is known as the maturity date. When the bond expires, your principal investment is returned, and these are great for people who don't need 10K right now, depending on the type of bond you choose. Of course, the caveat is that some bonds have a long time to return your principal investment and can take a year or even a decade depending on which ones you buy. Government bonds, for example, are typically low risk because it's backed by the government, so you won't need to be worried about having a rug pulled right out from underneath you. In any case, $10,000 invested in bonds are a safe option to grow your money. Like I said before, they're not the most exciting investment that you can make, but they're a good, steady way of making a little bit of cash. Next up, invest in a health savings account. Again, these are not sexy or flashy, but health savings accounts are considered by some as one of the best kept secrets in the investment world because of its triple tax advantage. It's meant to be money saved up for pretty much any health related expenses. And here's the best part, it's one of a kind because it has a triple tax advantage. That means your contribution to your HSA is tax free and you don't pay taxes on it. So your HSA is invested in the stock market and growth on earnings you accumulate from it are also tax-free. And finally, when you start withdrawing your money from your HSA, that's also tax-free. It's pretty insane. So think of it as a hybrid health and retirement account with all the tax benefits available. So if you have $10,000, investing it in your health and your family's health is always a smart move. All right, so we're going to start getting into some more exciting investments now, and the next one is investing in real estate. And this one shouldn't come as a surprise, but having $10,000 allows you to invest in real estate. Whether you're seeking your first home or looking for an additional rental property, real estate is always a tried and proven method that'll yield you a return if you have a long-term horizon. And I think that this is a really important thing to understand. Yes, there is a barrier of entry as real estate can be costly, but I think $10,000 will help you put a down payment on your next home or property investment. And you know what? Nowadays, you don't really need to put down a traditional 20% on your next house. Without calculating fees, taxes, or other factors, you can actually buy a $333,000 house with $10,000 if you pay just 3% down. This is just an example, of course, but real estate overall has always appreciated over time. All right, next up, you can invest in education with a 529 account. So with tuition prices, student loans, and education just absurdly expensive at the moment, it's more important than ever that the next generation are financially prepared. So a 529 account offers tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals for anything that's qualified as an education expense. So that's things like books, tuition, room, board, supplies, and can be used for kids going to school, and it can even be used for your college expenses. Imagine having your kids, relatives, or anyone you list as your beneficiary having the blessing of having their entire education paid off for an amazing person like you. Investing $10,000 in this type of account is being invested in someone's future, and you can even use the money for yourself if you're in school. So these are a couple of ways that I would invest $10,000, but what I really want to know is how you would invest $10,000. Let's say I was to go and give you $10,000 cash. I just go up to you and I've got $10,000, put it in your bank account. How would you use it? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said before, I'm gonna be giving away $100 to the best comment. So let me know, would you be investing it in real estate? Would you go and buy an apartment or an REIT? Would you invest it in some stocks? Would you be a little bit more aggressive and maybe invest it in something like Bitcoin or Ethereum? Or would you invest it in an ETF? Or even, would you invest it in something like a course or, just go and spend it on a car? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really interested to see it. We're getting a lot of really good comments lately in this community. So yeah, that's something I'm definitely interested in seeing. So hopefully you do have $10,000 to invest, and good luck if you are gonna start investing. See you guys next time.